Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another video that is pretty much continuing the two videos that I posted yesterday. And here we are being told is like the spirit is pretty much saying, hey, you have aligned, right, with all the, all the people that have awakened, and all of us that have gone through transformations and, feel renewed, like being like in a way reborn into the new world, right? It's saying, hey, you're aligned, you have committed to being your best self, and that makes us poised for success, right? It's like a blank slate. Now with the full energy, we are in the perfect position to learn how to build our world properly, how to exist properly. And spirit here, it's the same spirit. Is the the teacher, the mystic spirit that came through in the two previous videos. It's saying pretty much, listen, I'm going to teach you how to do this, but you are going to have to empty your mind with the empty and the thinker card. So you have to empty your mind and forget all the things that you have taken for granted, all the things that society has taught you. Maybe, sometimes your parents, and again, we're not doing anything drastic here. They're just talking about systems of thinking, right? And instead, it's go with the chariot, just go towards your goal, right? And the goal here is to do life properly, right? Because we have kind of gotten like bogged down with all sorts of information, all sorts of habits we have picked up on, right? Like for example, like if somebody asked us why do humans work 8 hours a day, or why in North America you work 8 hours a day, we would all say that's weird. It's because that's how we do things, right? But that's not like a logical answer. Doesn't actually make any like logical universal sense, right? It's just something like habits that we have picked up, right? So now we are going straight for our success, right? With the chariot, we are not stopping by, we are not being stopped by this, systems of thinking that no longer apply, no longer make sense. And now we are instead, being taught how to um, find our freedom essentially. But this is the last card that I got, so I'm gonna get to it in just a minute. Now the test with the exam here is spirit is saying, okay, you have aligned, you're poised for success now, you're you're primed for learning all these new things, but are you going to come meet me? Are you coming to the edge to meet spirit with the time to go card, right? So it's saying basically, do you have the courage to do this, right? And for those who do, we are entering into this King of Wands energy. Now this King of Wands has been causing quite a little bit of trouble lately, right? So yeah, every time I see the King of Wands, I'm a little bit like, oh my goodness, what's happening here, right? Because it a lot of the times is like a reckless energy. It's not coming through properly, not doing what it's supposed to do, right? But now we are actually being taught how to actually do what we're supposed to do, right? With the King of Wands here, it's getting control of your passions, and also, it's like a smoldering fire. It's not like an explosive fire that burns out and destroys, right? It's the kind of fire that keeps the passion going, keeps life going. It just keeps you basically happy and determined in a way, because your life makes sense, right? Like it's a clean energy. And with the learner here, that is exactly what we are being taught, right? We are fixing this King of Wands energy, and this King of Wands energy is very important. And why is that so important? Because that is the energy, right? That is the self, the part of us that teaches us how to go for our freedom, right? With this card, we have freedom, release, reclaiming power, the cage, right? We are breaking out of the cage. And what else do I have here? I also have at the bottom of the deck here, king, right? So it's saying, listen, you are a king, you are a queen. It's time for you to start acting like it. Okay, be in control of your life, be in control of your mind, and know why you're doing what you're doing, and if it doesn't make sense, change it, right? And I also have apprentice here at the bottom of the deck, so there's so much synchronicity in this reading. So we have apprentice here as well, and with time to go, we also have chop wood, like, you know, just get going, get to work pretty much. And then we have two seeds. So we have one seed at the bottom of this deck, and we have one seed at the bottom of this deck, right? So two seeds, two kings, two students, and yeah, two time to go, pretty much, right? Like get moving. Or yeah, actually the chariot too. Yeah, there's more than two of each. There's like three of each. And again, we got for the archetype, we got the ring, and I believe this is a cycle that is closing not only on Earth, you guys. I seriously believe it's a cycle that's closing somehow in like the entire universe. And I'm not exactly sure why and how, but humans seem to be like quite an important piece of that puzzle, right? It could be like our consciousness. It could be the fact that we're, you know, still essentially a young species, right? Or you know, it could like I mean, we could debate about this all day, but in the end, basically the message is here. Listen, we are closing a cycle in the whole universe, okay? Earth is part of the universe, humans are part of Earth, and you guys can think. You have a consciousness and you have a mind, but that mind needs to be cleared up, okay? We've been doing it wrong. We're closing the cycle. It might have been right for the previous cycle, but it's not right for this new cycle, right? So it's time to go with your community, with your spirit guides, with your spirit tribe, you know, with those who have awakened, those who have got into this alignment with the lovers here, right? So again, those who have got in alignment, we are poised for success now. So it's time to go meet spirit, you know, in the middle, come to the edge, and that is your test. Like, are you really ready to do this, or are you like too afraid? Are you still part of the old cycle? Because this is like no joke. You're either doing it or you're not, right? And you know, if we do meet spirit halfway, then we are learning to finally embody this King of Wands in the proper way, right? So this King of Wands is gonna give us what we need to go towards our freedom and break out of the cages that we have imposed onto our minds at the, you know, collective level. And what else do I have here? You know what? I think that is it. Yeah, it's you know, quite a heavy message. I recorded it a few times, to be honest. But yeah, I think I will leave this one. I just wanted to you know, put it simple, just make it so we can all understand it. But yeah, I this is all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.